Hello everybody, this is Stuart Knight, author of the books Marginalizing White Supremacy, Poetic Visions, A Steep Mister for a Sister, and my latest work, A Spirit the World Has Forgotten. And today I want to talk about this topic that's going around again called slut shaming. Now, I thought about making this video concerning this topic because I watched this video earlier this morning where this lady was having this discussion with a cat named Lee Peterson, wherein she used the term to describe herself as a slut virgin. Now, Lee Peterson, of course, he's his own kind of character. He goes around and does the work for white supremacy of putting a black face on it and derogatorily speaking towards black people as if we need to get in line and accept white supremacy as the dominating factor in our lives, which is a bunch of bull. But like I said, he's another issue. But this term that this woman used was a slut virgin. And when she said that, she, characterized it as being, a woman who wants to have control of her body and wants to do what she wants to do without being criticized for engaging in such behavior. And I was sitting there thinking, a slut virgin? I mean, do people really understand and think about the words that they say and how they define themselves, by saying such words? I mean, just think about it. By her saying that she was a slut virgin, is she implying that she's had sex with various different individuals, both orally and anally, just not vaginally, because she's saving that for somebody special? Maybe so. Or maybe she meant that, she was actually a virgin who's not engaged in any kind of sexual activity, anally, orally, or vaginally. But she lends her full support to the concept of women marching against men who derogatorily talk about them if they choose to engage in having multiple sex partners. Either way, I don't know what she actually meant by the term. But, in my own conjecture, what I think she meant by the term was that she may be a woman who has had multiple sex partners and has only engaged in oral and anal sex with them, but not vaginally. And like I said, she might be saving that, for the right person, per se. But either way, one thing we as black people gotta understand is that many a times, some people in society will put out these issues that really have no meaning for us. They do nothing but keep us talking about nonsensical issues that have nothing to do with anything that will solve any of the complex problems that we have in our society. Most of the time, what they put out for us to argue and banty back and forth are issues that concern some form of hedonistic activity. Either it's material obsession, sexual obsession, or partying obsession, And these things are meant to do nothing but keep us from talking about the real issues that would definitely bring about change within our society. Like, the mental health issues caused by the crack epidemic. For that, or how black people need to really congeal, their spending dollars so that maybe we can create generational wealth for ourselves, for ourselves and especially our people across the world. So one thing to understand is this: when they say that words have power, what that means is that the words that you use form a picture for others to be able to see what you're saying. So if you choose to label yourself something, make sure that you've actually given some kind of thought to what you choose, to the words you choose, so that way you convey a clear picture to people that you really want for them to understand. And if this gets around, the lady who used the comment slut virgin, just openly say, one of the other things that I said before. That way, it's a little bit more clear. It's not about such slut shaming. My video here is not about slut shaming. Do as you wish, as long as you're not harming anybody. But just be clear about the thought that you put behind the words you choose to label yourself by. Once again, this is Stuart Knight, author of the books Marginalizing White Supremacy, Poetic Visions, A Steep Mister for a Sister, and my latest work, A Spirit the World Has Forgotten. Remember, Choose your words wisely if you want people to understand what you are saying. And if you do not know how to choose those words wisely, go ahead and read the dictionary. It's a great benefit. It will broaden your vocabulary and give you a definite understanding of things around you within the world. Peace.